And then the penguin tried to text his grandma with a banana phone.
What are you even doing, Annabelle?
Playing Mad Libs. You just throw in random words and then you read it back.
Hey, look over there. I've secretly replaced their Mad Libs with science Mad Libs. Let's find out what happens next on You Got Science.
You got science.
Okay, Brian, give me a noun.
Mr. Fitz.
Now, give me a number.
6, 7.
6,
7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Hey, it's You Got Science, not You Got Brain Rot. What's next?
That says property of matter?
Okay, wait. So, Mad Libs usually ask for describing words, right? So maybe a property of matter is like a characteristic. So if we were describing Mr. Fizz, we would say blue.
Exactly. Blue is a physical property of matter.
Okay, now it wants a chemical property of matter.
Color is a physical property of matter. Sometimes a chemical change can cause a color change, but if I made Happy the guinea pig pink with chalk, he'd still be the same guinea pig and the chalk would still be chalk. It's a physical property because there's no chemical change. Oh, we're not going to do that, are we? No, we're not. No, we're not.
No animals were harmed in the filming of You Got Science.
Chemical properties of matter are things that can cause a chemical change. Things like combustibility or corrosivity or, yeah. Sounds like it's time for all of us to take a deeper dive into physical and chemical
properties of matter. And here's your host, real estate specialist, Mrs. Thicke.
It's a current picture, Niles. You're just confused because I got bangs. Bangs? Oh, welcome back to Properties of Matter. Today, I'm going to be showing you the most exclusive properties of matter, the chemical properties. The first property we're going to visit is Reactivity Ranch. Already fully staffed by mad scientists, you can see through the state-of-the-art floor-to-ceiling windows that there's always something reacting. Love to entertain? Take a look at the sparkling pool, filled entirely with vinegar. The staff dedicated to keeping Reactivity Ranch reactive keeps things fun by adding a massive amount of baking soda to the vinegar. Perfect for foam parties. You and your guests are free to stay out back in one of the Reactive Ranch's charming rustic cabins. These cabins are built entirely of iron and rust. It's all about oxidation, oxidation, oxidation. For those seeking a warm, dry climate, I present Combustible Compound. Talk about great bones. You can still see them through the ashes. Check out this charming breakfast nook. This property is on fire. Literally. You'll feel like a fairy tale princess while you scrub away at the tarnish from this sterling silver palace to remove that pesky silver sulfide. It's not dirt, it's chemistry. Finally, Copper Corrosion Cottages, now with patina. Priced to move, in fact, the walls already have. Let's tour this entire cottage, starting from the third floor study. Just look at the subtle touches of green patina. Living room. Open floor plan. As always, we recommend waiving the inspection on chemical properties because the only way to check them is to change them. That's just what a chemical property is. This has been
Properties of matter.
Let's talk about mixtures. Oh, no, not mixers. Mixtures, like trail mix. Trail mix is a physical mixture. The peanuts, the candies, the raisins, they don't change one another chemically. They're just hanging out together. A mixture. You know what else is a mixture? The air around us. The air around us is made mostly of nitrogen, or N2, quite a bit of oxygen, O2, and a sprinkle of other gases. They share space, but they don't bond together. This container is made up of oxygen, not air. Every molecule inside is made of the same atom, O2. This is what's called a pure element. In many cases, different elements will bond together to form a compound. This is Na, sodium, and Cl, chlorine, which makes table salt. Why did they name sodium Na? My mother was named Esther, but everyone we know calls her Johnny. I don't know why.
You got science. It's very by these words and me, Mr. Fizz.
Mixture. When different substances share a space, but don't bond together. Compound. When different atoms team up to form one kind of molecule. Pure element. A substance made up of just one type of atom. Physical property. Something you can see or measure without changing what it is. Chemical property. Tells you how a substance can change into something new.
And then the cheap mall kiosk earrings rested in the middle of math class.
That's what happens when cheap earrings meet air and moisture. Rusting. That's a chemical property in action.
And now it's time for Let's Get Real Deep for a Minute.
You know, in order to figure out if a substance has a chemical property, you actually have to change it. You have to burn it, rust it, bubble it, basically destroy it, and once you're done testing, you're left with a different substance than what you started with. That's what we call ironic.
This has been Let's Get Real Deep for a Minute.
The big one's heavier.
You'd think so, but they weigh the same.
Well, this one feels a little heavier.
That's density. The same mass packed into a smaller space. It feels heavier because it weighs heavier on one small part of your hand. The other one is more spread out.
Mommy, is density a chemical property?
No, Pepper.
Why not?
Because I can measure its density by measuring and weighing. I don't need to change what it's made of to do that. Physical property.
So no explosions?
No explosions, just physics.
I'm going to sleep.
Good night.
Subscribe to
You got science.